EURUSD. Haven't been here since Monday afternoon, so we're going to go over everything that's happened since Monday afternoon. We were right at the top of this bull flag that I had been discussing, that I had been talking about how they evolve as they expand, and that I was expecting a breakout, and we got that. So we'll get into that real quick. Blue lines and white lines are all that matter in my video. They are macro and major levels. Macro major levels right here, meaning from like years ago, and then major levels generally can also be from years, generally months ago, if there was price action in that range. And as we get new levels, when price stays around, the white levels move a lot more than the blue levels. But long story short, blue levels and white levels, all we need to look for our setups. Our first setup being a failed breakdown. Failed breakdown is when you have a low set, ideally a major low like this, but it can be a smaller one too. That's only like 10 points. But you have a low like this, you come down, you lose that low, you go below it, and then you reclaim it, and then you start going up, and you go level to level, and then you get your points. You never know how many levels a failed breakdown will go, but you just trade it level to level and go from there. Here's another case of a failed breakdown. That is perfect. You see the low set here, we bounced, came back down below that low, reclaimed it. This is a 2-hour chart, so and then went from, let's say, 1460 all the way up to 1660 for 200 points since Monday morning. So I caught some of that. If you see that, if you look for that, that could be the only trade you really need to take, and it happens all the time. And in general, actually, when you have a bull flag that goes sideways like this, you're getting failed breakdowns, because what you're getting is lower lows that eventually get overtaken like a couple times, and then eventually the one failed breakdown will lead to great long. So let's just get into a 15-minute chart now and just go over what type of setups were available since Monday, and there haven't been a lot, honestly. At the time, this was a reclaim. I had a level here, and that came and tapped it, then pushed through at the 6 o'clock open on Monday. And then since then, we've kind of just had really tough pickings in terms of availability for setups, but still have been some setups nonetheless. The first one I would say is we had a little bit of a reclaim right here at this level where we pushed through it, came back down on 6:45 p.m. and started pushing back up. That could be a long right there. In this case, it was like a dip in recovery, a back test at 10 o'clock. We didn't go below this. Not the best setup, not something I'm looking to take so far away from like any lows or anything. You could just easily sell anytime, so you gotta be careful of that. And then thereafter, you had some fake outs above here. This level has clearly been very important for the past few days. Then you got a failed breakdown around 3-4 o'clock. You can see there's actually two potentially. See this one chart this candle right here. So with the first one that really got people in it, and then it dipped below one more time. So it was a little trappy. As I said, the action hasn't been great. And then when I woke up around 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, there wasn't much to do. We got a little bit of back test here, but nothing great. Came back to this level that has been very important and sold off. And then we had a dip in recovery at the Tuesday open. So I did go a little bit long there. I had a feeling this was a very strong level, and that I was okay with taking a chance that we would hold these lows right here, and that worked out pretty good. Going into the rest of Tuesday, we hit these levels exact. Not much else happened. We consolidated sideways, had a little dip in recovery here in the afternoon. Not ideal, so you could have done a failed breakdown of this low right here and gone long a couple points above if you're looking for something to enter. Then later that evening, we got a really small failed breakdown. We just went like a couple points below this afternoon low on Tuesday. We recovered it. I noticed that, and that was a nice little failed breakdown, level to level. Thereafter, we just kind of sideways sold Wednesday morning, this morning, into like this level right here that was holding for us earlier this week. We didn't quite tag it. We didn't quite set up a failed breakdown of anything, so it was just difficult to do anything. But I did notice that we tagged this level twice, tagged it again in the morning right when I woke up, and sold off. So in my mind, if we could get back there one more time, that would have been really great acceptance, and I'd be willing to go long on a reclaim of this level. We got the trigger at 10 a.m. I went long around 1613, stop loss around 1589, and that has been working out pretty good today. So that's all I have right now for the past few days. Um, let's see what we can get right now. Honestly, I need to dig back into the past price action and find us some levels up here because I'm literally running out of levels. If I had to tell you for a pullback what I'm looking for, I'd love a dip in recovery potentially of this level ideally, just because that's the level that we reclaimed for this current long right here. If we can sell more, then a failed breakdown of these lows or even this cluster, maybe we don't get down this low, will be great. Otherwise, the best setup I could ask for is honestly a back test of this bull flag, and we'll possibly get that because it happens often. And from there, I'd love to go long with the right setup and continue to get this long position available. Right now, it's very bullish. Let's see what we can do tonight, and we'll get back to the action.